Okay, that is the attic access. That is the front of the house. That is the back. So we are looking at, this is the right elevation, right slope when you are looking at the house. We're going to measure, see how many of these gaps are spaced out of the total. So let me just go through here and go through. So first thing, we have the very top, this is the ridge. So starting right here. There is obviously a large gap right there, larger than 1/4 inch. Same thing over here. So out of this one gap, we have one spaced plank here. Second gap, you have an area that is not spaced, but then you have an area that is spaced. So that will need to be replaced. There's no way to, I mean, it's the full sheet here. Then we got this, so that's 2 out of 2 that have spaced decking. This one coming up here, this is, hold on. That is close. This area here, that is also greater than 1/4 inch. You also have other areas like, so that was that right there. You also have other areas that are definitely more than 1/4 inch. Like that right there, you can see the felt paper right there. For the sake of documentation, it's 1/2 inch, way more than 1/4 inch. So that is 3 out of 3 that are spaced right now. Then you have, so spaced, spaced, spaced. Then we're moving on to the 4th plank here. So this one right here, 4th one. That's looking good. Just in the sample size, does not appear to be greater than 1/4 inch up until actually over there. Yep. Okay, so let's scoot over there and see what's going on. So looking at the 4th one down. 4th one down. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That also about, that's also more than 1/4 inch. Okay, moving back. Jesus. Okay, that was correct. So we were just on this one. Now we will move down, and you can see here, certainly greater than 1/4 inch. For the sake of documentation, I will measure. Okay, let's go right here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one down, greater than 1/4 inch. That is over 1/2 inch. So 5 out of 5 all have space decking. Okay, moving on here. We're going for that was this one right here. We're going to go down to this one. So that one, it's probably more than a 1/4 inch right there, but I'm going to go down the line as well. This looks like it's sitting right at 1/4 inch. So that area would be fine. However, we're going to check. This over here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 6, okay. And we are sweating. So here we are. Different spot. That's 2 beams over. That is also over 1/2 inch. Moving on. Going one down below. Also over 1/4 inch. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All with space stacking so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Moving on to the 8th. Let's go right here. That is also over 1/4 inch right there. Moving on to 9. Also sitting at 1/2 inch. Moving on down here. That one looks like it should be fine. Until we get over there. This way looks fine. It looks fine. It looks fine. Okay, it looks fine from everywhere from here. So that is first one that is okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 9 out of 10 have spaced, and 1 does not have space stacking / planks. Okay, moving on here. This one, so this is the one we just looked at that is fine. And this one, let's see where we're at. It's quite hard. It's looking at 1/2 inch right there. Okay. So that was this one right here. We're going to move on. Let's look over here. That one was okay. Down below. So this was the okay one. We just looked at that one. That is 10 out of 11 space decking. Now we're going to look at this one right here, which is obviously bigger than 1/4 inch, but we are going to double check. It's greater than 1/2 inch, so definitely larger than the 1/4 inch requirement. That is 12 out of 13. Okay. 12 out of 15. So. One. Okay, let's see. One. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We are now on the one right below this chipped wood, which will be here, I believe. About a ½ inch. So we were at 13 out of 14. 13 out of 14. So that's 13. This is 13. 14 is right here. And that's going to be pretty tough to get to. Let's try. This actually looks okay. It's pretty dang close. Let's call that fine. Let's call that not spaced. So we were looking at 13 out of 14. Now we're looking at 13 out of 15. Final one. So this is the one we just looked at. Now I'm going to go down to this one. This is obviously more than a quarter inch. That is greater than a ½ inch. That is 14 out of 15. All with space decking. Again, this is the front of the house. Attic access here on my right. So if you were looking at the house, this is the right elevation, the right slope.